What's up, guys? Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We had a redneck themed Friendsgiving here, which was a lot of fun. We cooked a wild turkey that I got a couple days before. We did some Snake River Farm beef and had a great time. But tonight I'm going to show you guys kind of a quick version of one of my favorite ways to do salmon. My good buddy and one of our clients, Robert, got this salmon. We did a little meat trade, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to do it. This is super easy on the Traeger. You can do the potatoes with a few other veggies mixed in there, and the salmon, especially this is a smaller salmon. You can do it all at the same time in the tray at 425. So we're gonna make that easy. And then I have some asparagus we're gonna do with we got some fresh garden herbs. We're gonna mix in some of the other things with the potatoes. And then this is one of my favorite things here is truffle oil in the potatoes as well. So first things first, we're gonna start cutting all the potatoes. All right, now that the potatoes are cut, I'm gonna cut this red bell pepper and throw that in there too. I like to go a little bit smaller pieces with the bell pepper, and then with the onion a little bit bigger, mainly because the onion will cook out quicker and get burnt. It kind of gets crispy to that burnt stage fast. So these can handle the heat a little bit longer. So I'll go a little bit bigger, or sorry, a little bit smaller and then a little bit bigger. All right, now what we're gonna do is add a little bit of olive oil first. I'm gonna add some seasoning to it. I like adding the truffle oil after they're actually cooked. I've done it both ways, and it seems like when I add it and then cook it, you can't really taste it as much. So I add a little bit at the end of it, and it just adds all that truffle flavor. So like I said, first we're gonna do the olive oil, mix everything up, and then we'll add some seasoning, and I'll show you what that is. All right, so the three seasoning I'm gonna do, obviously before the truffle at the end, but normally I would do fresh garlic, but I'm an idiot and I forgot it today at the store. So we're just gonna do some garlic powder, some coarse salt. This is just kosher, it's like some coarse salt and ground pepper. So I'm gonna season this up, and really that's to your guys' liking, however much or however little you want. And then I'm gonna mix it all in, and we're gonna go ahead and add that in with the salmon after we prep that sucker. All right, guys, now that we have the potatoes all prepped, it's time to move to the salmon. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some lemon and I'm gonna slice it really thin. Rind and all, I'm just gonna leave that on there, and we're gonna use that. And like normally I would get fresh dill, but they didn't have it at the grocery store. But fresh dill, or you could do freeze dried. And then some Kerrygold butter, any type of butter really, but this is the butter I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take some squares of that, slices of that, and season the inside with that. Mixed with a little salt, pepper, and we're gonna stuff all that in the cavity. All prepped. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and surround the fish with all the potatoes and stuff, and get it all prepped for the Traeger. Boom, and she is ready for the Traeger. So I have the Traeger preheated at 425. Depending on the size of the salmon, you might not be able to do this with the potatoes. But with this size salmon, we should be all right. Worst case, if they don't cook together at the same time, you can always just lift that salmon out if that gets done before and set it on a plate and finish the potatoes if they need to go like 5 to 10 more minutes. But I'm thinking with this size salmon, half and those small potatoes, it should be good to go. All right, now the salmon's all ready. I'm gonna use that same pan. I'm gonna cut the ends off of the asparagus just to clean it up a bit and get more of the fresh stuff up top. And then I'm gonna use this pan to season them. I'm gonna do a little olive oil, some lemon, a little bit of butter, salt, pepper, garlic, and mix it all up. And then we'll throw it on the Traeger grate. Booyah! All right, it's all ready to go on the Traeger. So this is obviously gonna cook faster than this. This should take about 30 to 40 minutes total. And this will probably only take about 15 to 18 minutes, I'm guessing. I don't like my asparagus super mushy. I like it to still have a little bit of crisp. So it could even be about 15 minutes. So at 425, like I said, this should be about 35 to 40 minutes. And then it'll be ready to go. Let's go throw this baby on. All right, it's been enough time. Let's throw this asparagus on. Right on top of the fish. Boom. That way, it can breathe, and all that delicious butter is gonna drip down. We got a little piece of salmon right here for Tallulah, because she's gotta go to bed soon. Let that cook. All right, so the asparagus has been on for about 15 minutes and it is done to my liking. So now I'm gonna pull it. Just like I like it. The fish has a little bit longer to go, so I'm just gonna take that off, set it in the kitchen, let it cool for a bit, and then the fish should be ready to go. That's good, Winthrop. One day, buddy, one day. What do you think, Tallulah? Your first time eating salmon. Is that good? All right, she's looking good. The potatoes are soft, so they're ready to go. See what I mean about some of the onions? When you cut them a little too small, they'll start burning. So it's better to keep them a little bit bigger chunk because they do shrink down quite a bit. So I definitely could have went a little bit bigger on those, but it smells absolutely amazing. The asparagus is good. Butter melted into them, dripped down into that, which is always delicious too. So now we're gonna go ahead and plate this. I'm gonna cut the butcher twine, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do, but we're gonna peel the skin back. Boom. Look at all that delicious salmon. So there's gonna be ribs here and the spine is running right through the center. We're gonna start peeling this meat back and it'll come off in chunks. See if we can just, boom. See how it's separated? So you can see the spine here now. So this is all just chunk. There'll be ribs. We can pull that off. I'm just gonna kind of section this up and just take chunks to plate it. Just like that. Now I can take this entire slab of salmon and set it on the cutting board and use that to plate. Check this out, guys. So you can see where it's separated. You got all your goodies in here that should melt into the meat. And now we can just start sectioning this up and plating it. All right, so I just lifted that second piece of meat, just the big slab of it, off the skin from below. And I just piled the skin up over there. And now we're gonna add some truffle oil to these little bad boys. And really, like, this is kind of just like the salt and pepper. It's to your liking. This stuff is very potent, so it doesn't take a ton. And it is absolutely amazing. Mix those up a bit. Put that truffle oil on all of them. And there we go, guys. Finished product. Asparagus, we have some, I guess we would call those like truffle Traeger potatoes, and some delicious salmon. This is one of my favorite ways to do it. This is actually one of my favorite combos when I do have salmon. Hope this is something you guys can create and it's something you like. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one.